Hi, are you lonely?
At the moment, I wouldn't say so.
Oh, tell me more.
It depends on the day, I would say, on what I'm doing and also with what I'm surrounded with and like in what circumstances I'm with. Maybe like while I'm studying, I feel more lonely because I'm going through like a battle alone. But if I'm like surrounded by friends or like surrounded by not having to study for university, I feel more like not lonely.
Oh, that's great. Where are you from?
I'm from, well, Argentina, but I live in Berlin.
Oh, so compared to Berlin, Germany, and Argentina, you think New York City is a lonely place or no?
It depends on what you do in the city. I mean, I'm just here visiting for 3 weeks and I've did a lot of things with my mom, but also alone. And I like spending time alone because I'm also a lonely child. So I've been, well, not alone my whole life, but I know how to be alone. I feel comfortable. And of course, you still feel lonely sometimes because, well, if you seek a relationship or if you seek, I don't know, maybe your parents or friends and you're all alone at home, of course you feel some type of loneliness. And I think maybe New York, as it is such a big city, which you also can compare to Berlin, it's easy to feel lonely, but it's also on how you deal with that loneliness, because loneliness also doesn't have to be a bad thing.
Yes,
It can
embrace
also
it, right?
be a good thing. It also depends on how you see it, like as a good or a bad thing. Of course, it's more seen as a bad thing because you use it in a context of sadness and like also maybe depression and everything, and you feel lonely while you're depressed. But loneliness can also be something really nice, and you also have to appreciate sometimes like the feeling of being alone, because sometimes being surrounded by a lot of people and too many and also the wrong people, you can also feel lonely. So it's not only about being alone, but also being alone with the wrong people. So
Yes, I
Yeah.
hear you. Yeah, yeah. So, what do you do to ease your loneliness if you feel a sense of loneliness?
I think sometimes you have to allow yourself to feel lonely, and also it's a thing you have to feel sometimes in order also to appreciate being surrounded by people, because sometimes you then appreciate more your loneliness when you're like surrounded by the wrong people, or the other way around, that you should maybe like put yourself out there more. Um, I really don't know how to overcome the loneliness, but I think it's like sometimes you just have to go through it, and it's like a
Embrace
natural
it
thing.
too,
Yes, it's a
yeah.